Hello, this is Unsolved Files. Have you ever fallen in love with your girlfriend or boyfriend like you were crazy? Every lover wants to know all about each other. But here's a man who went too far. Today, I will tell you a story of a girl who lost her life because of her boyfriend's obsession. In 2014, at Knoxville, state of Tennessee, US, there was a central high school in a little village surrounded by mountains. There were football games every Friday, but there was something that was more favorite than football. It was cheerleading. Out of the whole team, the most passionate girl was named Emma Walker. Emma was the only one who was new to the cheerleading team. She was picked as a member because she had been doing gymnastics. She had lots of boys who liked her. As you can see, she was very attractive and beautiful looking with a humorous personality. After a while, Emma found love. It was with Lily Gowell, who was the ace of the football team. Lily had a strong physical shape because he was 2 years older than Emma and the age of the team. Also, he was a very popular kid in school because of his video game skills. It was a love between the most handsome and popular football player and the most pretty and young cheerleader. So this couple got everyone jealous in the school. Lily and Emma enjoyed the party together, camped together, and became close to each other. But as time went by, their relationship changed weirdly. At some point, Lily started to criticize Emma's outfit and hated Emma hanging out with her friends other than himself. He even hated her to be with her girlfriends. He waited for Emma to come out from her work no matter what, how late she was. He's insane, isn't he? Since he interfered with her while she was being with her friends, they were often fighting with each other, and Lily kept being mean to Emma. He swore to her and even threatened her by saying, "I will kill myself if you leave me here." Emma's parents knew that she was having a hard time with Lily and advised her to break up with him. But this was not an easy thing. Lily used verbal violence and was threatening Emma. He used to say that he would die if Emma breaks up with him. It was not romantic at all. It was a terrible threat, saying that he will kill himself when they break up. Emma had not enough strength in her heart to get rid of Lily, so she continued with the relationship until the day that her parents took action. Her parents forbid Emma from going outside after she got home, and forbid also that Lily takes her to school every day. Also, they took her phone away so they cannot stay in touch with each other. They naturally became far from each other and their relationship seemed to be ended. A while after the breakup, on November 18, 2016, there was a football match between Central High School and the rival high school. After the match, there was an after party with other students. Since it was long after Emma and Lily break up, Emma's parents allowed her to go to the party. After 11:30 p.m., when she was having a good time in her friend's house, she suddenly got a message. "The one you love is in danger. Come and help him." Emma first thought that it was a friend's joke, but the threatening message kept going to her phone. Even the last message said, "Go outside, there's a body." How terrible is that? Emma was so scared and looked around with some friends of her. Goodness, there was a man, unconscious. That man was Lily. Fortunately, he woke up, but he didn't remember why he was lying there. Although, he said that someone had hit his head with something and kidnapped him there. Isn't that weird? It was obvious that he needed 911, but he called his friend, Noah, and went back to his home with Noah. In fact, even Noah didn't believe that Lily was kidnapped. Emma hurried herself to go back home after that mysterious experience. On the next day of the party, at 10:15 in the morning, Emma was alone, getting ready to get out. Someone suddenly knocked on her door toughly. Emma got terrified because she experienced a scary thing last night, and she got her phone and asked for help. However, that was Lily. Lily received her call and headed to Emma's home, and they had a conversation after a long time. A few hours later, her mom got back home and saw them talking. Her mom yelled at Lily, saying that she will call the police if he doesn't leave, and Lily goes back home with a sad face. Although there was a disturbance, Emma calmed down with her family. She had gone to bed early that night to go to school in the morning. However, on the night of December 21st, Emma's dad wakes up because of an explosion sound. He went to Emma's room right away. Thankfully, she was in her bed, sleeping. so her dad went to bed as well. The next morning, Emma's mom went to her room to wake her up. She used to wake up right away, but she didn't wake up after her mom called her multiple times. Her mom felt something weird, so she took off the blanket and Emma was not breathing. The police and ambulance crew came instantly, but Emma was already killed. But how did Emma come to her death? Police started an investigation and they found 2 shot holes in Emma's room. They were from outside and pointed to Emma's bed. Therefore, someone from outside had shot twice to Emma's room. One of the bullets went through her pillow, and the other bullet went straight through her right ear. That was clear murder. The police looked for a person who hated Emma or had conflicts with her. As you can imagine, the person listed the most was her boyfriend Lily. But Lily first looked shocked after hearing that Emma was dead. He posted a message on Twitter saying, "I love you forever." As the investigation was continued, a tip came from Alex, a friend of Lily. He told them that Alex showed him a gun and said he stole it from his grandfather's house just a day before Emma's death. He asked why he stole it, and Lily answered that he wanted to protect himself after the kidnap. Lily then became the prime suspect immediately. Lily told them that he spent that day with Noah and received a message from Emma saying that she wanted to break up. So he cried all night in a car because he was terribly sad. Then the police asked, "Where is the gun you took from your grandfather's home?" And he strongly answered, "I never had a gun." They told him that they had testimonies from his friend already, but he denied everything. Anyway, the investigation didn't have the final piece of evidence, so it was impossible to arrest him. However, Lily's friends, Alex and Noah, strongly doubted Lily. Lily even asked Noah about how to remove fingerprints from a gun. So they cooperated with the police secretly. They made an appointment to play a video game in Lily's place, and they wore micro cameras and recorders on them. The 3 played a video game and then talked about Emma briefly. Alex told him to bring the gun to the police and clear his skirts. Then Lily said that he need to throw it away, and he seemed like he was hiding something. After the conversation, Noah and Alex decided to help Lily to throw the gun away in the river. The 3 of them took a car and went to Lily's stepfather's place. They found the gun packed in a garbage bag. In the meanwhile, Alex texted the police and then they started to follow the car. After a while, the car stopped at the Tennessee River. Lily wore the gloves he prepared and took the gun out of the garbage bag. And then the police went over to Lily and arrested him. Besides that, they also found the clothes that he must have been worn at the shooting. So that was enough evidence for the arrest. Lily was arrested for murder and he admitted that he had shot to Emma's room. But he said that he didn't want to kill her. He said that he just wanted to show her that she was in danger without him. Finally, 2 years from Emma's death on May 8th, 2018, Lily was put into prison for his entire life for first-degree murder and stalking. Lily Gall loved his girlfriend too much, but that got worse and worse, so finally it led to her death. Emma's parents warned young couples like this after they lost their beloved daughter. If your boyfriend or girlfriend forbids you to do something or meet someone, then this is not a normal relationship anymore. Are you having a relationship like this? I hope you will not become the second Lily and second Emma. This is the end of the video. This is Unsolved Files and thank you for watching.